Good morning, children. Welcome back to our online classes by Shilpa Patil. Today, we are going to start our civics chapter number 4, Urban Local Government Bodies. From today's session, we are going to learn about what we have learnt in previous lesson, facilities and problems in the cities, Nagar Panchayat, the municipal council, the sources of revenue of the municipal council and the appeal from the municipal council. In the previous chapter, we have studied the nature of the local government bodies in the rural areas. In this chapter, we will learn something about local government institutions in the urban areas. Urban areas and rural areas, there are different local government bodies. These include the Nagar Panchayat, the municipal council and the municipal corporation. Our country has a large number of towns and cities and they are growing rapidly. Cities also growing, towns also growing. They are growing rapidly due to the population. Villages are growing into towns, towns into the cities and cities into the metropolises. The rural areas neighboring cities are also getting transformed. The nearby areas of the rural areas, they are also including in it. Now we are going to study about the facilities and problems in the cities. First of all, facilities, opportunities for the industry and business. This is the one of the biggest facility in the city we can get. Expanding service sectors, different kinds of services can be available. Large scale opportunities for jobs. Jobs are available for those who are literate or illiterate to them also. That way the availability of facilities for entertainment, art, culture, etc. can be get into the cities. Like the different kinds of classes are there, culture also is there, and for the entertainment, talkies also are there, different kinds of things are there, so it can be get entertained. Now we are going to learn about the problems. First of all, one of the biggest problem is shortage of housing. Every person wants their own house. That way the shortage of housing is the main problem in the cities. Insufficient place. Very short places are there, less place is there, and in that only they have to build their houses. That way the place also or space also will be insufficient. Traffic congestion. If you have seen in the Nanded also, in the morning 10 o'clock or at the evening 6 o'clock, this is the office time period. At these timings the traffic congestion a lot we can see, and especially in the market day also, on the market day also. Problem of disposal of waste. A lot waste created by or generated by the people every day, and it cannot be disposed properly. So this is the one of the big problem in the city we can face. Increasing crime. If the jobs are not available, that way the crime also will be increased. A large proportion of population in slums. As I told you that each person want their own house, that is why they are migrated into the cities. That way the different reasons also are there behind it, and the big proportion of population is living into the slums. These are the facilities and problems. Now let us discuss about what are the main problems that cities face. One of the example has been given here, children. Reshma had spent a wonderful Diwali vacation with her relatives in a city. However, she began to think about some of her experiences. Think along with Reshma about these incidents and write your thoughts into paragraphs. First thing is, the siren of the ambulance sounded loud and clear, but there was no provided way on the road. What will happen to the ambulance, you also know very well at that time. As a result, the decision to cut water supply, there was great crowd at the water supply tankers. Less of water and population is more. That way, as a result, to cut the water supply is one of the result of this problem. Efforts were being made to provide facilities to senior citizens and small children in the parks. So this is one of the thing we can discuss. Now we are going to learn about the Nagar Panchayat. The villages that are in the process of becoming towns have Nagar Panchayat. That means the village which is not totally completely became a town. Process is going on that way. These types of towns or villages have Nagar Panchayat. I must tell you children, the population between 11,000 to 25,000 where it will be there we can find the Nagar Panchayat. We see some areas which are neither fully rural nor fully urban. In such areas, the local government body is Nagar Panchayat. You can see this is one of the village which became to the town like this. So that way here we can find Nagar Panchayat office like this. The local government body is Nagar Panchayat. As with other local bodies, elections to Nagar Panchayat are held after every 5 years. As every government body have the elections after every 5 years, that way the Nagar Panchayat also the elections are held after every 5 years. The elected members choose a president and vice president among themselves. In that only the president and vice president can be chosen. Now we are going to learn about the municipal council. The municipal council is the local government body for small cities. The small cities have municipal council. Elections, the council are held every 5 years. The elected representative function councillors. As per the recent changes in the act relating to the municipal council, the president is elected directly by the people. So here also the population between 25,000 to 1 lakh, wherever it will be there, we can find there the Nagar Panchayat. The president of the municipal council is the chairman of all its meetings. He controls the working of the council and keeps watch on the financial administration of the council. In the absence of president, the vice president looks after the work of the council. As same like the Gram Panchayat, here also in the municipal council, president is the head, and in the absence of president, vice president will look after the work of the council. Functions of municipal council we are going to see now. Some are the obligatory functions and discretionary functions are there. Obligatory functions are the compulsory work which have to do by the municipal council, and discretionary work or the functions are optional work. It is not binded to them. The municipal council, there are some functions that are binding on the councils. These are known as obligatory functions. For example, lighting of the public streets, providing drinking water, public hygiene, sewage disposal. These are the obligatory functions of municipal council. Lighting of the public streets, public hygiene and sewage disposal. Providing drinking water, providing drinking clean water. And registration of birth and death and marriages also. These are the obligatory functions which have to do by the municipal council. The municipal council also tries to provide additional facilities to the people, and these functions are known as discretionary functions, like planning new public roads, and these are the discretionary functions of the municipal council. planning new public roads, acquiring the necessary land for it, creating public gardens and parks, improving the condition of slums by providing them new houses. These kinds of funds also can be provided by the government. Provide secure shelter for cattle. These are the discretionary work or discretionary functions of the municipal council. Do you know, children? For every municipal council, there is a chief officer. He implements the decision taken by municipal council. There are several officers who assist him. These are the sources of the revenue of municipal council by which the municipal council get funds like property tax, education tax, water tax, tax on markets, grants from state government. These all are sources by which the municipal council can be run. Appeal from municipal council. Calling all citizens to take following measures to stop breeding of mosquitoes and curb the spread of dengue. Do not stack old tires, coconut shells, empty cans or boxes on your terrace or around your house. In the case of persistent fever, go to doctor without delay. This is one of the main thing nowadays we can find, and the municipal council also day by day or every day they are calling out for these things, that we should have to persist a doctor, we should have to contact a doctor if we have fever. Keep your surroundings clean. This is an appeal from the municipal council. In the response to the above, what would you do in your house and in your surroundings? That is the end of today's session, children. Thank you very much for watching it. And as I told you, if you want to watch my previous videos, you have to tap the I button for it, share it and like it.